Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Down. I'm finally going to be talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. Let's get into my spoiler-free thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home. With Spider-Man's identity now revealed, Peter asks Doctor Strange for help. When a spell goes wrong, dangerous foes from other worlds start to appear, forcing Peter to discover what it truly means to be Spider-Man. This movie is directed by Jon Watts. It's written by Chris McKenna and Erik Sommers. This movie stars Tom Holland, Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, Benedict Cumberbatch, Jon Favreau, Willem Dafoe, Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina, and Marisa Tomei. So this is one that's been highly anticipated for a lot of people, especially with all the rumors, the leaks, the predictions, the theories going around about what's going to happen in this movie. Now this is a spoiler-free review, so I will not get into a lot of the specific plot points and reveals and twists and turns, but there still is a lot to get into without spoiling anything. I've actually seen it 3 times. I probably am going to see it in theaters at least one more time, I think. This movie did so much right in my eyes, and I think in a lot of people's eyes. A lot of people are really enjoying this one. This is just a big epic blockbuster. The cast does very good here. I think this is the best we've seen a lot of this cast. I think this is Tom Holland's, not just as Spider-Man, best performance to date. Zendaya does really good here. Jacob Batalon is good. Marisa Tomei does amazing here. I think this is her best outing as Aunt May. The returning villains that we've seen in the trailers, Willem Dafoe is absolutely, he's so terrifying. He's so good. He slips right back into the Green Goblin persona like a glove. He's just a great villain. Alfred Molina did amazing, as well as Doc Ock. Doc Ock is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, and probably my favorite of the live-action Spider-Man villains that I've seen, because I love Spider-Man 2. Jamie Foxx as Electro is much better here. I really liked his character. He was given more to do. It wasn't as corny as we saw in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Lizard and Sandman, as you saw in the trailers, they don't actually get that much, but I did like them here. Benedict Cumberbatch, he's really good as Strange. He is not in it as much as I thought he was going to be, but he's still in it a good amount, and I really liked him here. Marisa Tomei, before this, I was like, she's just kind of there. Like, why did they cast Marisa Tomei? She has good scenes throughout the trilogy and Civil War she was in. I never felt that much of a connection to this Aunt May as I did with Rosemary Harris from the Tobey Maguire trilogy. But I thought that she did a really good job here. She had some very emotional moments to her character in this that kind of made me resonate with her more. But this, I think, will mean so much to Spider-Man fans. It meant so much to me. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero ever. Tom Holland has actually been my favorite Spider-Man for a while. I just rewatched them all leading up to this. I really enjoyed this movie. It was funny. It had a lot of emotion to it, so as a Spider-Man fan, you really get to see Tom Holland finally come into his own as Spider-Man. I mean, yes, Doctor Strange is there, but he's not being babysat by Tony Stark or Nick Fury or any of that. You could tell in if they continue this in the future, he's really going to be Spider-Man, not Iron Man Jr., not any of that. And I'm very much looking forward to that. So I think this movie set that up very well. It was almost as if this whole trilogy was this Peter Parker's origin story. And I think that this movie just made the last 2 better. I really always enjoyed Homecoming. I enjoy Far From Home. This movie just completes this trilogy in such a great way, and in such a satisfying way, and in such an emotional way. This is one of the most, if not the most, emotionally driven Spider-Man movies, which I absolutely loved about this movie. And there were great shots here. I thought that the directing, to me, this is probably Jon Watts' best work. Not that he was bad before. There was a lot of good shots here, good cinematography, very nice visuals here. I thought the CGI was good. I thought when they used practical effects, it looked good. The shot of Tom Holland staring at a big TV screen in the rain was very good. There's a shot where Spider-Man's swinging while it's dusk out, and you do get a swinging scene at the end, swinging through New York, Christmas time. I thought that was a very nice touch. So yeah, a lot of good visuals here, good performances, pretty good story. I do have some negatives with that. I thought that the setup for why the spell was broken, and you saw this in the trailer, I feel like Doctor Strange and Peter should have sat down and talked it through a little bit better, and not while the spell was going on. That is my main gripe with it. It just felt like, oh, we need to get to here, let's get there any way we can. The theater experience was absolutely amazing. It rivals Endgame for me. So much cheering, laughing, probably crying. There's so many cheer-worthy moments. I love a good theater experience. So yeah, other than a couple minor nitpick gripes, not even that big, you know, writing on how we're gonna get there, how we're gonna get to what people want. Other than some of that, I don't have anything negative. I love this movie. I have such a fun time with it. So I definitely recommend it if you're one of the few that have not seen it already. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it again. I do plan on doing a spoiler review, and if I don't do a spoiler review, I will be with at least some of the Cinema Squad. Hopefully we'll be doing a spoiler video on Spider-Man. Before I get to my grade, please just comment down below with spoiler-free thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home. What did you think of this movie? Did you love it as much as everyone else seems to? Let me know. Blow up that comment section. But what would I give Spider-Man No Way Home? Spider-Man No Way Home gets a 10 out of 10 from me. That's a 10 out of 10 for Spider-Man No Way Home. If you liked what you've seen here and you want to see something else, please click around here to see some other content from me. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the Spider-Man fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, and come to the upside down.